right, let's go ahead and create a new job for the new fields that we just went ahead and entered and see the fruits of our efforts. Let's go ahead and click new job. We'll go ahead and select the customer here. We'll pick our oil and gas demo customer here, Bayswater 7. Go ahead and click next. And remember, because it pertains to any work package that involves the field install, those questions will be on that, regardless of the job types that we pick. So we'll go ahead and click a quick job here. And regardless if it's first available or 24-hour response, we're going to get the same questions because we're picking a field install type job. So I'll go ahead and click our first available from the customer here. Go ahead and schedule that and drag that down to myself here on the very bottom. All right, so let's go over and take a look at the mobile and see what that looks like. We'll refresh so we can see all those jobs. There's the two field install jobs that we have here. Incidentally, because we added those questions, it will now magically appear on this existing field install job as well too. So the changes once we save that are instantaneous. Any existing job will appear here as well, and then a new job will also have those questions on it. So we'll go ahead and click the arrow key here. And right off the bat, we get our standard questions, those global questions that are going to show up on every job. What are the terminations? 16. What's the cable length? 146. What's the MAC ID? And that has a number to it associated with it. These are the questions that were in the system prior to us putting anything new in. Now notice there's a little next button on the bottom for the guy to click there. I'll go ahead and click next. And then there's those marketing questions that we just asked. Who's your previous supplier? And we can say digital cable. And then how satisfied were you? And you'll see that drop down come up now. Not very, very, and extremely satisfied. Those now become part of that job. Those values become part of that 14687. So that when we're back over here on the mobile, if we go look specifically at that, instantaneously in real time, if we click on that job number, we see, third tab over there, there's the 146, the terminations, the previous supplier, how satisfied was that customer, the IP address, all of those values become part of that job and captured. And one of the most interesting things about that too is not only is that data valuable, instantaneous in terms of the job itself, but from the job detail search here, I can then select on history to go and report on that later on. So if I come down here and say show me on all of my field install jobs between this data range and this data range what those values are, it's going to show me what that looks like here. So it'll show you the job number, it'll show you customers, it's going to show that IP address, that previous supplier, and all the information that we put in prior to adding those fields. Thanks for joining us today with the SmartField lesson on how to add, modify, delete flex fields. We appreciate it, and we'll see you next time on our next lesson.